We have new details on what killed a family while they were hiking.
Sid is no longer vicious, he's dead. His nude body found in the Greenwich Village apartments.
Welcome back to Major Mole. Today, the Major is digging into the muddy swamps of celebrity crime, where the rich and famous take a detour straight into infamy. Buckle up, folks, because it's about to get juicy.
Now to that shocking murder mystery out of Hollywood that ended up with up-and-coming TV actor dead. Johnny Lewis starred in the show Sons of Anarchy, and officials...
Our list begins with Johnny Lewis, an actor whose bright future was darkened by personal demons. Known for his role in Sons of Anarchy, Lewis's life spiraled out of control due to drug addiction and mental health issues. In 2012, in a horrifying outburst, he murdered his 81-year-old landlady, Catherine Davis, in Los Angeles, after which he fell or jumped to his death. Lewis had been released from jail only 5 days prior, despite warnings about his mental state. The investigation revealed that he had acted alone, fueled by a psychotic break. This tragic event highlighted the failings of the system to address mental health and substance abuse among young actors in Hollywood. At number 9 is Sid Vicious of the Sex Pistols.
What Charles Manson did for the 60s, Sid and Nancy did for the 70s. He'd always drew the heat, the bouncers, the cops.
She was definitely the Yoko of the scene in a way. Nobody liked her.
He was the true...
Emblematic of punk rock's chaotic spirit. His tumultuous relationship with Nancy Spungen ended when she was found dead from a stab wound in their room at the Chelsea Hotel in 1978. Vicious was charged with her murder, but his own death from a heroin overdose months later left the case unresolved. The lack of conclusive evidence and Vicious's own volatile behavior cast a shadow of doubt, making this case a subject of endless speculation and debate within the music industry and beyond, embodying the destructive nature of fame and addiction. O.J. Simpson, the NFL legend turned actor, occupies the 8th spot.
New possible evidence in the O.J. Simpson case had the nation frenzied today. More than 20 years later, America is still transfixed by a baffling murder trial and a missing weapon.
His trial for the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman in 1994 was a watershed moment in American legal history. Despite a wealth of forensic evidence, including blood samples and glove remnants linking Simpson to the crime scene, his legal team mounted a defense that highlighted racial biases and procedural errors by the LAPD. Simpson's acquittal in the criminal trial was polarizing, leading to a civil trial where he was found liable for wrongful death, sparking a nationwide dialogue on race, celebrity, and justice. Phil Spector, the genius behind the wall of sound.
He produced some of the greatest music of all time, but the world of legendary Phil Spector came crashing down when he was convicted of fatally shooting actress Lana Clarkson.
Tragically fell from grace with the murder of Lana Clarkson in 2003. Clarkson was found dead in Spector's mansion, and Spector was eventually convicted of second-degree murder in 2009 after a mistrial due to a deadlocked jury in his first trial. The prosecution presented evidence of Spector's history of violence towards women and his penchant for brandishing firearms. His conviction served as a somber coda to a career that had shaped the sound of pop music, reminding us of the dark side that can lurk behind creative genius. French singer and actress Claudine Longet comes in at number 6. Longet was charged with fatally shooting her boyfriend, Olympic skier Vladimir "Spider" Sabic, in Aspen, Colorado in 1976. She claimed the shooting was accidental, happening as Sabic was showing her how to use the gun. The trial was sensational, painting a picture of a jet-set lifestyle mixed with tragedy. Convicted of misdemeanor negligent homicide, Longet's case raised questions about celebrity treatment in the legal system and remains a point of intrigue for its blend of glamour and sorrow. Robert Blake, star of Beretta, faced his own legal drama off-screen with the murder of his wife, Bonnie Lee Bakley, in 2001. Blake was acquitted in criminal court but found liable in a civil trial, a verdict that mirrored the O.J. Simpson case in its public and legal implications. The prosecution's case hinged on the testimony of 2 stuntmen who claimed Blake had solicited their help to murder Bakley, but their credibility was questioned. Blake's career never recovered, and the case remains a haunting example of Hollywood's dark side, blending celebrity, conspiracy, and murder. Motley Crue's Vince Neil at number 4, whose life of rock and roll excess took a tragic turn in 1984. Neil was driving drunk when he crashed his sports car, killing Hanoi Rocks drummer Nicholas Razzle Dingley and injuring 2 others. Neil's sentence of 30 days in jail, of which he served 15, and the subsequent civil settlements sparked outrage and highlighted issues of celebrity justice. This incident served as a cautionary tale about the dangers of substance abuse and the potential for redemption, as Neil later worked to raise awareness about the consequences of drunk driving. Snoop Dogg, the rap icon, was charged with the murder of a rival gang member in 1993, a case that tested his career and freedom. Defended by Johnny Cochran, Snoop was ultimately acquitted, with the defense arguing self-defense and highlighting inconsistencies in witness testimonies. This trial, coming at the height of Snoop's rise to fame, underscored the intersection of music, culture, and the legal system, and how celebrity can both complicate and spotlight issues of justice. Real estate heir Robert Durst, subject of The Jinx, occupies the second spot for his eerie and complicated legal saga. Durst was acquitted of multiple murders, including that of his friend Susan Berman, believed to have knowledge of his wife's disappearance. His arrest was partly due to a damning hot mic moment in the documentary where he seemingly confessed. Durst's 2021 conviction for Berman's murder marked the climax of a decades-long story of privilege, deceit, and murder, captivating and horrifying the public with its twists and revelations. Our number 1 spot is held by Oscar Pistorius.
Paralympian Oscar Pistorius has been arrested for allegedly killing
his girlfriend was shot dead at his home.
A well-known model had been shot in the head and body.
An Olympic hero charged with murder.
Riva Steenkamp had been shot to death in Oscar Pistorius' house.
The Olympic champion, whose fall from grace was both tragic and controversial. Pistorius was convicted for the murder of his girlfriend, Riva Steenkamp, in a case that garnered global attention for its shocking details and complex legal proceedings. Pistorius claimed he mistook Steenkamp for an intruder, but the prosecution argued the shooting followed an argument, leading to a conviction that sparked debates on gun control, disability rights, and domestic violence. Pistorius' story is a tragic tale of heroism and human frailty, leaving a lasting impact on society and sports. These stories, while deeply troubling, offer a window into the complexities of human nature, the pressures of fame, and the pursuit of justice. They remind us that behind the headlines are real lives and real tragedies. What are your thoughts on these cases? Any others that you think should be on this list? Share your opinions and join the conversation below. To support The Major, like, subscribe, and remember to hit that notification bell to get notified of his latest endeavors. We love your feedback and base our content around your interests, so please leave a comment and let us know what you want him to dig into next.